Good day, members of wisdom. Many of you often ask me, when will the RV begin? You also ask, what are you hearing from the intel providers? Well, truth be told, I don't follow intel providers. I affectionately call it guru gossip. But fortunately, I have a friend named Joanne. Now she keeps a close eye on all the gurus. Sorry, I mean intel providers. She'd like to share a short story with you today. Let's see if you can catch her intel in it.
The Tale of the Great Revaluation. A fairy tale of wealth, waiting, and whispered winds of change. Once upon a time in the sprawling kingdom of Earthonia, a hush fell over the lands. Not of silence, but of anticipation. For decades, the people had whispered of a great revaluation, a sacred event foretold by scribes and seers, destined to rebalance the scales of wealth and restore value to long-forgotten treasures. It was known by many names: the RV, the reset, the awakening of currencies. And at the heart of this legend lay a single glimmering coin, the Iraqi dinar, believed to hold the key to unlocking unimaginable riches. From desert oases to high-rise towers, hope burned in quiet corners. And now, after years of delay, conflicting scrolls, and phantom timetables, the stars seemed at last to align. The revaluation shall commence, read a sacred dispatch on parchment, on the 14th day of July, in the year of 2500. It's finally happening. The bonds of ages stir once more, but the tale did not end with currency alone. No, deeper still ran the roots of change. In ancient vaults, beneath mountains of metaphor and margin, historic bonds, once thought irrelevant in a digital age, began to breathe again. The bearer bonds of yore, said to be backed by empires long forgotten, were now being brought to the light. Trusted chat rooms lit with excitement. The paperwork of redemption, a rite of passage once tangled in bureaucracy, had reportedly been completed. Briefings spoke of imminent payouts, and murmurs spread that funds could appear as early as this weekend, though true access, as always, hinged on the final spell: system integration. And integration was a fickle spirit, known to test the faithful with firewalls and delays. Still, hope reigned supreme. "Funds may be seen," said one elder banker, "but not touched until the final light turns green." The shifting of time and the gathering of the chosen. The days leading up to this fateful hour were turbulent. Waves of intel, visions from trusted oracles, and encoded messages had long promised deliverance. Yet time, that trickster, had shifted the tides. July's first breath passed quietly, but the winds soon changed. Private networks, those mystical digital taverns where financiers, warriors of wealth, and retired bankers mingled, lit up with chatter. Insider calls, cloaked in secrecy, spoke of a convergence. Friday, July 11th, the first flare. Monday, July 14th, the door to destiny. In the heartlands of the United States, hidden redemption centers stirred from slumber. Their halls, long silent, prepared to welcome the dreamers, those who had clung to belief through years of drought. Appointments were whispered into existence. Portals flickered to life. And on the lips of the initiated danced a single phrase: between faith and fortune. So now, with the moment at hand, Earthonia stands on the edge of a great unfolding. The wealthy and the weary alike hold their breath. Across the land, men and women check their inboxes as if reading sacred scrolls, waiting for that first blessed notification, the herald of redemption, the signal that centuries of imbalance may finally be corrected. They do not wait for a prince. They do not wait for a war. They wait for a ping, for a date, for July 14th. And should the prophecy come to pass, the world will never be the same. The dinar shall rise. The bonds shall break their chains. And the kingdom of currency shall be made new. Thus begins the next chapter in the long tale of value, vision, and the unwavering belief in a world reset not by sword or spell, but by sovereign signatures and spreadsheets. The end, or the beginning?
Beautiful Joanne, I truly hope this is not the end, but rather a new beginning. And may all our wishes come true. Thank you.